I
All
wave.
right. Yeah. So you you exit out once again into the sunshine. It's a little bit past like mid-afternoon, but there's still plenty of daylight. Uh, even with kind of the cold autumn air blowing through the city, and being outside in that definitely feels a little bit better than the kind of musty, smoky bar room you were in.
That is a nice change of pace.
Yeah.
The air suddenly just
What do you mean?
feels cleaner.
Uh-huh.
I love smelling other people's like smoky carbon dioxide.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, what? That's my favorite smell of all.
Yeah. As you guys
My
walk
favorite
out as well,
stench. Who keeps
you
disconnecting?
it's my dad. He's trying to fix his thing.
Oh,
Uh,
okay.
Why? What happened?
Oh, wasn't it you disconnecting and reconnecting?
I don't think that was him
That
that time.
was me that
Yeah,
time.
but
Oh, that was him.
does that like make a noise or something?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
You're fine.
I'll do it more often.
Hell yeah.
That's my favorite sound anybody's ever made.
Nani.
I love the way he does it.
Nani!
Nani.
Yeah. So kind of like as you guys walk out, Maggie, another Pelicant lands on your arm and delivers you this week's paper.
Hell yeah.
Yes!
I gently pat it on its exoskeleton and accept the paper.
All right. Yep. And once you
Kill it.
grab it, it kind of like
What?
flies up in a circle and then flies away.
Nice.
All right.
All right, fellas, I pass around the newspaper. Let everybody read it one by one.
Why
Uh-huh.
don't you read it out loud?
That's a lot to
Oh.
read.
It's
That's
a
like
lot
fucking
to read.
4 pages, dude.
Here,
I think-
let me read.
No. We
Okay,
should
no,
read
let
it.
him.
You can read and walk, and yeah. So
Full
yeah, you all
belly
exit.
New Year. Hello, friendly friends. Nah, I'm actually done with this. It's very
Okay.
boring.
No,
Yeah.
please keep reading.
No. Nobody wants to hear my voice.
I do.
No,
That's
we
true.
want
No.
to have
He read the room, guys.
Dracula guy
Like
read
I
it.
said, nobody wants to hear my voice.
I do.
Dracula guy read it.
Nobody.
I do.
Tormentus, you say that, and you see that Anglin has already like down the path, like down the stairs, and just gone. He has already started walking away. As well as like you all start like beginning to walk after him, and you see like Beerus come out with 2 pints to go.
Oh
He
my
was
god.
out.
Okay.
Like,
Okay.
all right, best college ever.
Woo!
This guy's getting
That's what college
fucking.
is all about.
This guy's getting turned, dude.
Wait, who's Beerus again?
Beerus is my
Dragonborn that
employee.
Maggie hired.
How tall is he?
Contentious.
You are not. Do
How
not.
tall is
Leaper,
he?
Do
I've
not
already
let
said
him.
he's like 6'6".
No.
Oh,
No. I'm quitting the campaign right now if Eric sexualizes Beerus.
1, 2, 3. I'm not gonna sexualize him. It's just more respect for people who are taller than me.
I'm
Okay.
not gonna
No, you
sexualize him. I just
said
want to
he-
suck his dick.
You said that you were gonna you were gonna try and like hit on anything that's taller than you.
Yeah, unless they're a bitch, then I stop caring.
Well, Beerus is kind of a bitch.
Oh, Beerus is not a bitch.
Oh, no,
He's
I'm
just
sorry.
dumb.
What are you talking about?
also
He's
did
dumb
right.
as hell.
Okay,
Yeah, I wrote down in his character sheet brain his height and weight and size and age and stuff, and he's 6'3".
He doesn't want to do anything, and he's
Yeah.
always
Age
Yeah.
36, size medium, height 6'3", weight 213.
He's 36 years old. God
Yeah,
damn.
dude. His eyes are green, skin is blue, and underneath hair I wrote heh.
Wow. He is like
His hair, the hair he has on his body is just like a really cool mustache.
he's like 12 years older than Maggie. Jesus Christ.
Yeah. All right. So are you guys heading to the College of Lore?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I missed the
Alright.
last 7 or 8 minutes of conversation aside from what happened just now, but sure. When I said I
Okie
had to go and be back, I missed a lot.
Welky dokey.
I'll watch the stream later, figure it out.
Yeah.
What happened?
Well,
What?
we had that huge battle while you were gone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we
and
killed
each of us got like $200,000 worth of diamonds.
Yeah, we were also talking about the results of Gonzo's arm wrestle.
Which I watched. I
Moonstruck.
rewound the stream. I watched. So thank you for that.
I love how he's just like he has to watch the stream to find out, and then you immediately come back. He's like, "So, what were the results?" And he's just like, "Well, they
sure
happened."
were results.
Yeah,
Yeah.
my dad
They
was
sure
dying
were
at that. Anyway, continuing on in the library. Yeah. All right. So, yep. You begin to walk north up to the College of Lore. And you see that like this area is clearly like like the Zweishant district is clearly kind of like a merchant district where like none of the shops are exactly like super permanent. And they're just like mostly kind of like maybe shops for like lower class, it's a lower middle class people and a lot of carts and other like stalls and stuff in the merchant's loop. However, as you kind of like go north, you see that this is kind of like the middle class zone. And following the street signs which weave between the suburbs and businesses of the Oddshire district, you eventually end up on the direct path to the college. As you walk, you can see that the buildings on the right side of the path no longer seem to have like any of the chimes and bells and other like various noisy trinkets that
Accoutrements.
that like kind of the rest of the city has seen. And you see that the kind of like constant, or well, I guess here that the constant like bustling, jovial noise of the city does not seem to be coming from that side, as opposed to you.
More tame.
You even like see someone just kind of like resting in a hammock on their balcony, up on like one of those houses. Despite the noise, they seem pretty sleepy and content. As you arrive at the college, you can see that the campus is made of two separate buildings, one on the east side of the campus and one on the west. The building to the east seems much more grand than the one to the west, with a unique kind of like multiple shell-like architecture. Like the rest of the city, music and performance can be heard coming from the building. The building to the east is much more modest, aligning itself with the architecture and style of the rest of the city. And you basically, like, again, just kind of that whole right side seems, like basically no noise is coming from it.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're kind of like in the courtyard between the two buildings, at the path to go either east or west.
Interesting.
Let's go to the no noise side.
Looking for
gonna-
a bardic headmaster, I think the no noise side might be the best option.
With these guys around, it's not gonna be the no noise side for much longer.
You were the one being arrested moments ago.
Yeah, you were the one that was in jail, buddy. I wouldn't
false
talk.
Because of false accusations from who
Sure.
I thought were my friends. All right.
Sure, buddy.
Okay, criminal.
Yeah.
Did you pull a knife?
All right. Upon entering the threshold into the building, things become like muffled and quiet. You can still hear, but rather it is as if your ears are like heavily plugged, and you're just now like you're more so able to focus on certain sounds, such as your footsteps, or like you kind of like focus your attention to other people speaking. You can actually like hear it clearly compared to like the other people walking next to you. You can see that there's like a lot of signage and stuff you can read around. And it shows that like kind of to the right and left paths are like just classrooms and other such like lecture rooms, while the library and faculty offices are straight ahead.
The faculty.
Buko looks like visibly like kind of just like annoyed.
What is wrong?
Annoyed?
Well, yeah, while he was a College of Lore bard, it wasn't like his kind of like personality. He liked what they taught, but he didn't like the atmosphere because it's like he's a very like musical person. Despite
what is wrong,
Buko, fucking,
What is wrong?
he goes
You need vodka.
You need
Yes.
vodka. He's just like, yeah, this well, I did go to this college for quite a bit. It wasn't my scene,
Right.
I just kind of focused more on music. I just liked what they taught, not how they act.
Too
I
cool
assume
for
then you hung
school.
out at the other building, which was basically just a big fucking stage and opera hall.
Yeah.
And that's where like all the people who are actually like here to jam out are.
Mm-hmm.
And fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good college.
Yeah.
It's just
For
not
fucking,
good.
yeah.
Well,
Wait.
Alright. Yeah. So yeah, you enter the library and you see that it is somewhat crowded, despite the lack of noise. However, this library is enormous, and it makes the amount of people inside it look small by comparison. Like standing 3 stories tall with walls lined all the way up with books and bookshelves. You can tell that this is like one of the largest collections of literature you have ever seen and might ever see.
Buko's
I
like
start
eyes light
yelling,
up, and he's like,
"Echo!"
knowledge. And then he like immediately like just looks at like the spines of the books and like picks random ones and starts reading.
Yeah. Okay, so Buko's decided to enjoy some literature.
Buko's
Beerus,
really a nerd. Don't tell him.
didn't even walk in. He knows this place.
Who's gonna tell him?
And as everyone else is walking around, Taryn, Gonzo, and Maggie, can you all roll perception for me?
I
Yeah.
sure can. Okay.
Here I go.
Blammy.
This is my super mega friend attack.
Friend
Wait, that's not +4. That's +1.
11.
Okay. So yeah, as you're walking, you know, Taryn, you know, like this place is like so tall. You know, you're just kind of like looking around at everything. Gonzo, you just are also kind of looking at the books, seeing if there's any like stuff related to like potions or being a paladin. Maggie, you look over at a desk and you see this guy again.
Oh. He's from the other college, right? The first college we went to?
He's from the Shivernub school.
Yeah.
You know, the one that like exploded?
Uh-huh. How
He's
you
a
doing,
cutie.
buddy.
Wait.
Saying it exploded?
Just
Wait.
a little bit.
Wait,
Sounds
so
like someone
is he-
was the cause of that.
Wait, so was he supposed to be like dead or something?
No, he was. Well,
Well,
I don't know. I don't know about this.
I don't know either.
All right, yeah, Maggie. So what do
my
you do?
God.
You're the only one who saw him.
Like, hey guys, isn't that the dude from the Shivernubs school? Is anybody? Am I going crazy?
Wait, you mean the guy that was working with the dude that killed Gonzo's
Oh,
brother?
What?
What?
Wait a second. What?
I remember because I threw the alcohol I had on him, and then we lit
Drama.
him on fire, and then I took his map,
Jesus.
and that's what we have.
Wait a minute. Did that? I don't remember that.
That did happen, didn't it?
Hold on. Did we ever
Drama.
get the name of the cultist who killed his dad?
Fucking
Enzo.
crime.
We get
Fucking
it now.
crime.
We get it now.
Wait. So,
In his diamond armor.
so you're saying there's a guy here that shouldn't be here, and we have a changeling problem.
Oh.
I was thinking that, yeah.
Thinking emoji.
I mean, let's get him
Emoji.
anyway.
Well,
I
at the
mean,
very least, it's still like he was in like not great company.
Yeah.
So,
I mean,
So is it really his fault or?
I mean, get him.
well, I mean, he actively participated. I don't know.
Get him.
Get him. And
But
find
he's
out.
such a cute twink. Why would you
Ask
hurt him?
questions later.
How
Should we
tall is he?
Exactly. Ask questions later. Get him.
How
Get him
tall
now.
is he?
Ask questions later. Get him now. Ask questions later.
He's like
Gonzo's gonna
5'10".
go sit down.
Wait, what'd you say?
5'10".
Yeah, let's get his ass.
Gonzo's gonna go sit down nonchalantly.
I
and
just rolled
calmly
for
in front of
initiative.
him.
What? I just rolled for
You're
initiative.
so. Oh my
Wait,
god.
so are
Wait,
you
what's that
fucking
nat 20?
Are you just fucking attacking him? What the fuck are you doing?
What are you? What is going? What is wrong with you?
Hang on.
What's
hang on,
wrong
he
with
doesn't-
both of you? You're like, why are you just sitting in front of him? Like, what?
Oh, I wanted to see if he recognized me. That way we'd know if he's a changeling, and if he's not, we can drag him outside and interrogate him.
You are like, for somebody who's
You are
lawful
very dumb.
good. For somebody who's lawful good, you like
Gonzo
interrogating
is
people.
also Oath of Vengeance Paladin, and his brother was killed.
How
and
are
this
you
man is in
lawful
league.
good and also a?
Yeah, I was gonna say he doesn't have to be lawful good. Like you can be like kind of like a neutral or sort of evil bastard.
You can be lawful bastard, yeah.
Yeah.
Lawful bastard.
Yeah, he's
Honestly,
not,
that's what he kind of is a lawful bastard.
He's lawful dumbass. Is what it is.
Lawful dumbass.
I want to see him high.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
How would he act if he was a bit high?
He makes a good point. Let's get this twink zooted.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Oh my god.
Twink zooted. What the fuck does that even mean?
We're gonna get him high, bro.
Yeah, dude, you don't
I've
know.
never heard the word zooted used for high.
What?
What?
Never.
Really?
What?
Really?
That is. I know for a fact that Nico used to say it. What the hell are
Yeah,
you talking about?
I've never fucking heard it. I've never fucking heard it. If he said it,
That's
he
so
said it
weird.
around you. And not me.
Huh.
Not for me.
Not for me. That's funny. Actually.
He's over here looking me in the eye, giving me a
Well, I
sly
don't want
fucking
to waste
grin.
this initiative roll. Like, I rolled a 20.
Oh, is Nico there with you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Say hi.
Say psych.
Say hi to my friends.
Nico, you've never said zooted in front of Tommy?
He can't hear you.
Tommy.
He-
Tommy. Nani.
I'm going to unplug my headphones and put my microphone
Nani?
right next to my
No.
speakers. I swear
Oh,
to God.
Nani.
don't.
You're bringing this on yourself. It's about to happen.
Please, let's continue.
Nani.
D&D.
Why?
Being made fun of and gaslighted.
Please.
We're not trying to convince her.
I know. I'm just goofing.
What?
We better
Prank,
stop.
bro. Epic prank.
That was a good one.
All right, so yeah, he's
So funny.
he's just kind of chilling there. He's reading like a book.
A book. Oh.
A
A
book.
book.
Un book, please.
So, what are we doing?
Can I just come up and talk to him?
Sure.
I notice like my friends are just surrounding this twink for whatever reason, so I think I'm like
We
and
should
Buko
actually surround him, by the way.
Buko in his mind is like, oh wait, is that the headmaster? Because he doesn't have like a good view of who they're surrounding, just like basically he sees like a vague figure between the bodies. He
You
walks
should
up
also
and he
make
just
sure he doesn't use rope trick because he tried to do that and then he got away.
Oh, that's right. That
Um,
did
Get
happen.
away using rope trick.
Can you hold person?
Buko just kind of sits in front
That's
of
crazy you would ask that because and then I do it.
Oh,
All right.
Obviously with my cuffs, of course.
Yeah.
Funny that you
So
should
I
mention
kind of
that.
sit like in front of the guy and I'm like, I kind of whisper, "Hey, how are you?"
what the fuck?
Okay. Yeah. So you go and do that, and give me just a second here. 'cause
And he's
I
like,
have to
what the fuck? Are
pull
Is
you
up
there any, like, darkness I can hide in?
I threw
Like
it at the cat because he was doing something
He
stupid.
just hides in like
I
a
don't
dark
remember what it
corner
was, but that's why I threw it.
non-suspiciously.
I forgot about it.
Well, I am a gloom stalker. I should be able to just.
True, actually.
What a cool
Yeah.
name.
Gloomstalker.
There's like not really like it's supposed to be pretty well lit. Like there's some dimmer corners, but there's no like pure darkness.
So I'll just cast darkness.
Why?
Oh,
That's
That's a
I'm
very
not going to.
black corner over there.
yeah.
Kinda
I
dark
think we
over
need
here.
to figure out a way to finagle this guy into a position where he can't get away, but also no one will see us interrogating him.
Put him in your zipper.
Is he short enough to go in my zipper, Meeper?
I mean,
What?
he would run out of air pretty quick.
That's
Fine.
okay.
We just need to get
That's
him out.
okay.
We just need to get him out, and then I'll dump him out of the zipper in like an alleyway or something.
Okay, what save is it?
No. I'm not gonna do it. I just want to know how small he is. Would he fit
Wisdom.
in the zipper?
Like you would have to like crouch him over a little bit. It's only 5 feet tall, and he's like 5'10".
Fair enough.
Just
So
pull him
he's
in
not
half.
5'9".
So he's
Well, I could do what do you call it? Rope trick.
Okay.
Put him in the rope trick.
Well, he can
Put
do
him in a
that
coffin.
already.
put him in a
But
coffin.
if he does a rope trick when he's in a rope trick,
Oh man.
Rope trick
Oh,
reception.
the world would end.
Nope.
Seven vaginas.
Imagine.
Wait, what?
Have you never seen that video? It's so funny.
Just
I don't
Imagine.
remember that video.
What
I
did
don't
you
The
say?
one Seven.
Imagine.
She has 8 legs.
Seven
Grimsby.
Virginia.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Maybe more.
Wow, I did not expect so many people to get that joke.
I just remember from a Tumblr post where it just had that screenshot of the dude
Yeah.
with 7 vaginas.
Vaginas.
Okay,
I
Grimsby,
know.
Vaginas.
thanks.
All right.
Okay.
What's the DC I saw?
What?
What is the DC for it?
It's 15.
Okay, and it's wisdom, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So so Buko, you sit down next to him, and you say like hello to him, and you see him kind of like almost get stuck for a second, and he kind of like breaks it, and he's like, "Hello."
Are you? Buko's just like kind of like confused. He's just like, "Are you the headmaster?"
I thought you were gonna be. Are you a changeling? I was so ready for another just like epic investigation.
Have you stolen recently?
He's like, "Oh no, I don't believe so, unless I've been promoted recently, but I haven't heard of any such thing. I believe the headmaster is that way." And he like points kind of like to the direction of the back of the room, but you can't like see a doorway or anything because of where he's sitting.
Ask him if he knows any cultists and purple crystals and shit.
What do you know? It's just
Oh, okay.
He wants to be the headmaster.
He's seen us before, right? So I imagine us walking.
well,
in-
maybe the other one we met was the changeling.
Oh shit.
That was probably it, actually.
Oh shit! That didn't even occur to me.
Me either.
So
'Cause this
Buko's
guy's like, he said he was like, unless he got promoted, so he's probably established here.
and then Buko's just like, "Oh, are you a teacher?"
Hmm. Oh no, I don't even go to this school. I'm just here in between commission.
All right, never mind. Get him.
Oh, okay, cool. Well, thank you for your help. I'm gonna go talk to headmaster now. And then Buko gets up and he starts heading the way that he pointed.
Okay.
Huh?
And then I'm just like, I kind of whisper to the guys, "Come on, the headmaster's this way. This guy helped me.
Why are we whispering?
What are you?
We're in a library."
You're also in a
Oh.
library where the maximum volume is whisper.
I just say in a normal voice. What?
And Buko's like, "Shh, we have to be quiet,
Why?
because people are studying here."
Cause it's a library, dipshit.
Be
Want to
nice,
attack this guy?
asshole.
Just like looking around, and I'm just like, okay.
If you say so.
You say so. If you say so. I cast silence on myself. No, I'm just kidding.
So we're just gonna leave this guy alone?
So we're just gonna kill him.
Yeah, are we?
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to cause a ruckus in the middle of a library of all things,
Dude,
so we might get unwanted attention. We have to be secret on
just cast
purpose.
silence and then hold person.
Then we wouldn't be able to ask questions if he's silenced and hold personed.
We can ask him yes or no questions, and he can nod and or shake his head.
could hold person, silence. I could do a rope trick. We could put him up there and then talk to him.
And then go talk to the headmaster.
Or we could
And
just
then
tell
we'll
the
go talk.
headmaster that there might be an infiltrator inside his school, and we can get his help, and then we can make this a lot easier for ourselves.
Yeah.
Also, one of us could.
Every
just
time we take
sit here and
matters into
watch
our own
him.
hands, it doesn't really go well.
Yeah, we might want to stay here and watch him at least. Someone
So
who knows
I'll
him.
say, I don't know
someone
him, but I'll
Who,
say
yeah, who
with
knows?
whoever.
Because in
Yeah,
character, we
I
don't
know
who this
nothing.
guy is. Yeah. So it'd
I'm
have
ready
to be
to
one of
shoot.
the three. I think Gonzo would be a good watch.
Ahem, one of the three. Who's gonna choose?
I'm just gonna follow him, like sneakily.
Okay.
You're
In
a
the library
giant
where he's
fucking
sitting
cat.
around.
But I'm
Yeah.
also a
Chainmail
with
I'm also
Gonzo.
a tabaxi, so I have proficiency in stealth checks.
Don't you have
That's
disadvantage with
interesting.
chainmail?
Yeah, but you have disadvantage because you have chainmail on.
Yeah.
I thought I would have disadvantage if I had plate on. Chainmail is as
No,
low as
it's
I can go.
no.
You know the
It's like
sound of
medium
like.
armor.
This is what it sounds like when you're moving around.
You know, that's
Yeah.
actually true.
Luckily for you, you're also in an area where like the sound is set to a maximum volume. So currently, you just don't have advantage.
So
So
yeah.
I'm gonna stay with Gonzo.
Okay. So you guys just watch him, I guess, if you want.
I'm gonna sneakily follow Gonzo so he doesn't know.
That's
This is
sneaky
possible.
snake.
Sneaky.
Is his
Wait,
passive
you're actually
perception
doing
Super
this?
sneaky.
is his passive
What?
perception greater than 15?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to stealth. I mean, he's probably noticed us already. I mean,
No, I mean I'm secretly following him. He might have seen us, but I want to make sure he doesn't realize that we're following him.
is he going
You're
I
anywhere?
mean,
following.
no,
Are you following
he,
someone that's sitting down and reading?
yeah,
Yeah.
he is
Oh, I thought
sitting
you said.
down and
I thought.
reading.
Oh, we
and
walked away, not
Yeah,
him.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, never mind.
I mean, you can still sneak around and
I'm
follow
going
him.
to
You just
follow him while he sits there.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
follow
like, he
him.
just kind of has
with
his
my
nose in a
eyes.
book. He's just reading.
yeah.
He sits there, sluttily.
You see him occasionally
Don't like that one.
set the book down
Good.
to write
Why?
a note or something, and then he goes back.
Why
to,
don't you like it, Shane? Why? Why?
Yeah.
Why?
You have
Stop
something to
asking
say?
questions.
Are you
Stop
slut
asking
shaming?
questions. Stop asking questions.
Well, hold on.
That means you're slut shaming.
Has he noticed?
Listen, he can't slut shame you. He's playing a skank character, okay?
Has he noticed?
No, he
us?
can.
Has he noticed us? And if he's noticed us, does he seem to recognize us?
as far as you're aware, he hasn't noticed you.
Well, I think one of the smaller like characters that are like good at, I guess, stealth should stay behind.
I don't want to fuck with him because it's in Gonzo's character to fuck with him, but at the same time, I know that he might be. Hold on, I want to fuck with him. I should say, I want to like get him to like confess and shit. But Gonzo knows about the changeling problem. He's not like gonna jump to conclusions.
That's good.
Plus, he's assuming that guy has severe alcohol burns from when he left.
He seems
Does
fine.
anyone have like a way to mark him?
That'd be crazy.
That would be insane.
Wait,
I
you're
think-
right.
I have prestidigitation, unless someone has
No.
like.
No. We have a
Don't worry about
perfect.
it, Eric.
They're
Trust
talking
me.
about Hunter's Mark, but am I the only
Yeah.
one who's able to see said Hunter's Mark?
Yeah.
Why would that matter?
Okay. I'm just out of curiosity, my man.
So I don't need to use prestige.
No.
Okay,
You could like clean him with that.
I can make his I
You
can make
could
him
make
shit his
his day.
pants.
Oh,
Yeah.
That'd be
That would
hilarious.
Keep him where he is.
Yeah. He's like, oh fuck.
Oh,
Ah, not
go
again.
on.
Wait. Can I use Hunter's Mark?
What
I hope
stopped you
so because
before?
you've used it more than Divine Smites
Yeah.
for like this entire time.
Yeah,
So
I'm pretty sure. Oh, it's probably in my.
It's part of your oath spells.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
What does Divine Smite do?
It's a
adds
better hunter's
whole fucking bunch of
it adds 2d8 radiant
Or
damage
2d8,
to a
right.
hit.
And what does Hunter's Mark do?
That's
D6.
It adds a d6 and allows you to see them through walls and stuff.
Yeah. When has that been useful so far?
Yeah, use Hunter's Mark. That seems to be useful for this situation.
This is the first time it's been useful.
Oh.
Listen. Okay, fine. I'll Hunter's Mark him. You got it. He is marked.
All right. And then I guess you'll just come with us, so you won't seem suspicious. Because if you can see him through walls, then you won't even need to be in the same room as him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Does it have like a radius, like how far away you can look at it?
I'm checking it out real quick. Hold on.
Okay. Because if you can just stay like right at like the last foot of
Its range is 90 feet.
stay 89 feet away from him then.
I'll just kind of casually trail him. But I still
Mhm.
need to roll stealth if I'm 89 feet away from him.
No.
No.
Okay.
All right. So are you casting Hunter's Mark on him?
Yes, but since we're in a library, he won't hear me
Well,
whisper
will
the
he-
verbal.
Will he know that he's been marked?
Hang on.
Hello.
We're reading it.
It doesn't say
Will?
anything about being a particularly conspicuous spell. And it is a
Okay.
bonus action, verbal concentration up to an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Okay.
I can't.
All right. Okay.
I have no idea if he would notice it.
Notice me.
Does it like actually put a physical mark on his forehead or something?
No, it's a
Fucking
mark.
like reticle.
It's a mark that only the caster can see.
Auto reticle.
I imagine it to be like targeting a Dark Souls boss through a wall.
I was thinking of like Widowmaker's ultimate, where you just see a red silhouette behind a wall.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I think of.
Huh.
Okay. Then
Yeah,
I
that's
guess we're
kinda-
good.
That's an interesting way to see it.
You can make an intelligence check to see if you would know for sure or not.
I shall do just
Come
that.
on. He's used it enough.
Yeah, but he's never used this feature of it.
That's true. Also, keep in mind that I have only 10. Okay.
What other feature is there?
Does Gonzo understand that if he casts Hunter's Mark, whether or not it will...
No.
Yeah. No, when you cast Hunter's Mark, it makes a visible mark, and every time you've ever done it, a creature has looked at the mark physically on their body.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so...
So it is like a fucking like reticle on their forehead.
Uh-huh.
Auto
Okay,
Just like,
reticle.
oh shit.
Auto
Yeah, it's like
Nice.
it's like a sniper, like red dot on their
Uh-huh.
fucking forehead.
That's
I'm-
like literally it.
Wait a
So
minute.
I'm not gonna cast Hunter's Mark. That's a dumb idea.
Well, you still can if you want to.
I don't want him to know that I'm quite literally hunting him.
Oh my god, that's true. We are
Yeah,
literally
like,
hunting him.
let's just stay cool until he starts to try and like move, and then we'll think about it
Yeah.
then. You know.
Yeah. Let's just be chill for now.
I could cast Zone of Truth.
Won't if you cast Zone of Truth and they pass the save, will they know that they're in a Zone of Truth?
They'll know they're in the Zone of Truth regardless. They
You'll
can-
know it either way.
Yeah, because you see like a glowing like aura.
And there's like
So-
glowing aura, and you get a text message like, "Hey, by the way, you might not be able to lie." Teehee smile.
Yeah. And then he could just be like, okay, I'm not going to talk if he's
I'll just
actually...
close my
could-
mouth.
I could run back and get the gnome.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't.
That would take like half a day.
Oh my god.
No, I can go twice as fast.
Right, it would take like it would be
quarter of a
like
day.
dark.
Quarter of a day.
Yeah.
And then another half a day to get him back there.
That's 6
Not if I
hours.
pick him up.
Wait.
I don't know if the guy will stay at the library for 6 hours.
Okay, I'm going to casually walk by him and pretend that I don't notice him. I
Wait,
wanna,
just sit down.
I wanna like fish for a reaction, as though I'm looking
Alright.
for a book but don't notice him. That's what I'm gonna do.
All right, make a performance check.
Okay.
You know that scene from Korra, Tommy, where Cora like points her fingers at Toph's daughter,
Yeah.
where she's
Oh,
like, "I'm
God.
watching you."
Oh God.
Jesus.
All right. So yeah, you
You start
walk
running
by,
at him as you go by.
and you
What do
know
you like trip?
you like, you walk by and you grab a book and you walk away. Everyone else who is watching, just absolute like the dude's eyes never even glanced up out of the book.
Awesome.
You're not even entirely sure. In fact, you're pretty much almost certain he didn't even see Gonzo.
Mhm.
Because do you want to know the total of his roll and Gonzo's roll?
What?
A
6.
10.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Wait a second.
So we both rolled a 5.
Yeah,
Well,
he rolled a 2 plus 3, and you rolled a 3 plus 2.
That's so fucking funny.
Gonzo, can you make yourself fart?
No, I won't do
Oh.
that.
I don't think
so he
I will.
can, but he won't.
Well, I can't make myself fart.
Well, I can do anything. I'm a very positive person. With goals in life.
Wait.
Prove it. I don't think you could do it.
Well, I don't need to, prove anything to you.
Fart. Shit your pants right now.
Shit yourself. Shit yourself. Do it. Do it, pussy. Come on.
Wait to put this on DeviantArt.
I shall not do that.
Oh my god, you're done talking.
You're done talking.
I try to persuade him.
Fart right now.
No.
No. Well, you have to contest his persuasion check.
With what?
If
Yeah, how do
somebody
you-
absolutely does not, even
I
in that
just rolled
20, we'll
persuasion.
force them to do it.
Listen, I have free will. I'm not an NPC.
Yeah. What?
I'm
What?
trying to persuade. I can try to persuade.
You
Somebody.
you really just like go all in, and you give him your whole heart, and Gonzo's like, that's fucking dumb.
Oh,
No.
I refuse to shit myself.
Did you see
Why?
my roll?
Why? I can't imagine why anybody
It's
would
like-
refuse.
It's like the guy like pulls out actual dice from his pocket, like, but did you see my roll though? And he's like, that's cool and all, but no.
Yeah.
But I
Brain
didn't.
cells.
Oh my gosh.
God damn it! I can't just make my party members shit
Fuck!
themselves.
What kind of
I can.
D&D
Watch
game
this.
is
That's
this?
the point.
Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm going to take the book that I grabbed from the bookshelf and sit across the table from him.
So exactly what I did.
And then he just goes, power word dead.
Yeah.
You just get closer and closer as
Here's what
you
happened.
don't need
And he's like, alright, you're pissing me off.
Let's figure out.
Takes
what
off his
happened.
mask and it's an ugly looking pale tiefling.
Why don't we just like leave him alone for now?
That's what I'm thinking. I mean, just
Because-
watch him.
Right now, he's not our biggest priority.
That's not what's going through Gonzo's head right now. He wants to make sure this is who he thinks he is, so that later he can corner him and kill him. If it's
Okay.
who, if it's
Mantis
who he,
Paladins can do that, right?
if it's who he thinks it is,
You're not lawful.
It is absolutely within the bounds of Oath of Vengeance to do that.
You're not a good person.
That's not a good thing to do, no.
You're not a good person.
Here's also like the thing is like it seems like Gonzo kind of wants to kill him right now because he's just
No,
slowly
Gon-
getting closer and
no,
closer.
You know, Gonzo and Ilma have like slowly just become the same character.
No, Gonzo wants to make sure this is who he thinks it is. If it turns out, if he doesn't show any reaction, Gonzo's gonna walk away.
That doesn't mean
Okay,
anything.
and what if
though.
he shows a reaction?
Gonzo.
And
He's
leaves.
like, what if he shows reaction like, why
What
do
if
people
he's
keep
smart
sitting
enough
and
to be
fucking in
like,
front of
I'm not gonna deal with this right now because
And
he
then
can't do
leaves.
anything about it. Yeah.
me? Or on the opposite side, what if he's just like, why do people just keep sitting at my fucking desk?
Yeah. White
And
people, am
if
I
he,
right?
Well, if he says that, it's gonna be like, God damn
Cat
it, can a
people, am I right?
tabaxi learn to read in this town?
You assume he's gonna be racist?
All right,
yeah,
yeah.
what?
So you like sit down quite loud. You go like,
You make a loud fart noise.
No,
You shit
Laugh
your
down. I
pants.
Regardless.
like that definitely catches attention, and he kind of like looks at you, just kind of squints and looks at your book, and then just
It's
kind
upside
of
down.
like
yeah, hold on.
shrug.
Wait, yeah, actually, I was gonna hold on. Okay. That was my dex. Hold on.
God, you're so smart.
Oh no, my dex is actually +1. So it was an
God, your
11.
brain is huge.
Keeps getting bigger.
Is the book upside down?
No, because you're not a toddler.
You're not like.
You're not a
What is
toddler.
wrong with you?
What's going on right now?
I'm trying to be funny, and you guys are just gaslighting me.
I don't think
Well,
you
like it's
understand
just like
That's
not
that
even
word.
like
You to
it's
do
just
to
like
him.
what is this?
Gaslight him.
I don't
You're
think you
right.
understand what the word
With a
gaslight
fart.
means.
That's correct. Actually,
I don't think you understand the word that you're using means.
I'm.
I don't think you understand what funny.
What are you watching? Oh, Donkey has a new video. Neat. Neat.
Oh my
Jesus
All right.
Christ.
Okay,
me
so yeah,
Penis.
he he just kind of like looks at you and just kind of like squints and scratches his head and like kind of peeks to see what you're reading, and then just kind of like shrugs and
Insight check.
writes down a couple notes and goes back to reading.
Insight check him
doesn't
right now.
recognize
What? Why?
What if he's lying? What if he's not actually reading?
Were you inciting checking like Meeper or?
No.
You can insight check like people's body movements as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Gonzo should insight check the guy.
Oh, okay.
Are we trying to figure out whether he recognizes you?
Gonzo's insight, I'm pretty sure, is terrible
Well, he
though.
doesn't
So
recognize you.
Hold on. You're correct. It's -1.
yeah,
Ah,
I
fine,
know
try it,
because I know
though.
what your wisdom is.
You can
Yeah.
try it anyway.
you can try it anyway. Like, what if you roll really high though?
Yeah, you might roll higher.
Even. Yeah.
Whoops! I accidentally
All
typed
right,
equals.
so a 7. Okay.
Nope.
I mean, he definitely did the things I described.
Okay, so he's not
He
suspicious.
doesn't recognize you.
Do we know? Like, let's just because I forget what they called him, what his name was. But if we can just
Mikan.
yeah, Nikon.
Mikan.
You want me to
Sometime.
go up and ask him, hey, do you recognize this guy?
No.
Hey, buddy.
We fought you guys earlier. What's wrong with that?
Hey, aren't you the guy we tried to kill earlier?
Yeah.
Lamau.
That's wild.
Stay safe. I know, I'm not funny. I'm learning,
wish.
okay?
You know, if we
Bitch,
just knock him
I'll
out,
kill you.
he'll go back to his normal form.
No, you have to kill a changeling to make it go back to its normal form.
You have to kill it?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
so... Oh, that's awful.
What?
More like
That's
awesome.
the point. That's why you can't. There's like no way to make them drop the disguise,
Yeah, I
So we
know.
could
It just
kill him
sucks.
except for
then
like
heal him.
Moonbeam or something.
Kill him, and then, like, if he doesn't change, then we just heal him.
We resurrect him. True resurrection.
We're
Yeah, but
not-
that's
we're not gonna do that.
Expensive.
That's a
Why don't we
very-
just why don't we just tell the headmaster our suspicions about everything that's going on?
That's a very murder hobo way of thinking, Meeper's dad.
Listen. He's
I'm
doing
not
something that you
lawful
might
good.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he's playing his character correctly. I
wonder
love
what the
how like
headmaster's doing
honest
right
you
now.
are. You're just like, I'm not lawful good. Don't
Yeah.
expect me to be such.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Guys, what do you think the
He's playing-
headmaster's up to?
Meeper's dad's
Probably,
playing his
like-
character correctly.
Doing whatever, just hanging out, going
Just
like,
chilling.
man, I'm gonna leave soon. Just not tell anyone.
Yeah.
All right. So with that being said, yeah, let's just go to the headmaster and like tell him what's going on, and at the end we'll just drop. By the way, there's a suspicious person on your campus.
By the way, there's a guy who possibly has a gun.
Why don't you take a picture of him with your book?
With your book.
Book.
It's spooky. Go up
It's
and ask his name.
spooky.
Go up and ask his name.
You know what?
Get his phone number. Romance him, actually.
Hey man,
Stop,
you.
please
Okay, I'm
stop.
gonna look.
I'm
up
not
from-
even joking. Seriously,
no,
go up
shut
and
the
ask
fuck
his
up and
name.
listen. I'm looking up from my book. I'm gonna say.
I said, shut the
okay,
fuck up and listen.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. You've probably noticed me trying to, figure you out.
He says no.
You look.
Get
What
your
the
attention.
fuck?
You look really familiar in a really uncomfortable way. What's your name, so I can sort of ease my mind a little bit?
Oh, Mikan?
Mekon.
and you don't recognize me in the slightest.
Bang!
Meeper is just like doing the ISO thing where he unmutes and screams.
Oh yeah, no, I just rolled for him. He's like,
Okay.
oh yeah, you. Huh. I'm glad to see you managed to get out of that old thing alive.
Oh,
So it is you.
oh.
He's just a friend. He's just a friend. We could just be friends.
We're in a
I'm just, like,
library.
vibrating my
This is a civil situation. I don't want to cause any trouble. But keep in mind, we're fully aware of what's been going on. And I know who you're involved with.
How funny if he was just like, cool. I don't care.
Oh, really? I'm surprised the group has let so much get known about themselves. I thought they were secretive about their name. Whatever.
Yes.
You know that gif of that Karen like angrily shaking and like tear down some blinds? Angry Karen gif. That's what I imagine Gonz is doing right now. He's just like
What's going on in your brain, Eric?
not a
This is
lot,
Donnie
honestly.
mode.
There's not a lot going on in my brain at all. Head empty.
Yeah, so he kind of like looks around. And he's like, oh, well, I guess everyone didn't make it out since some of your buddies aren't here. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't have to explain anything to you, criminal.
Did we like leave him behind or?
No, you're like kind of watching him talk to this guy, but it's hard to overhear their conversation because you are in a like noise suppression field.
Can I like? Do I notice Gonzo like looking angry?
Make a insight check.
Insight. Okay. Ooh, mama. I have plus something to everything. Please don't fuck me, character sheet. I'm begging you. I'm on my hands and knees. All right. Insight, you said?
Sucking your paper
Yeah.
dick.
What's your charisma stat, Brad? +2.
Oh, I only got an 11.
Yes, +2.
All right, so then that doesn't beat the DC. Yeah, you can't tell how Gonzo is acting. He just kind of seems to be looking at the guy and talking to him, and the guy is like, finally, he's gotten his attention. He's talking back.
For real though, did we learn the name of the guy who actually did kill Gonzo's parents?
Enzo.
Enzo. Okay.
Enzo Washington.
Just so you know, we killed Enzo. Well, we didn't kill Enzo, but Enzo is dead. And
Bitch,
you're
are you
Yeah.
actually talking about this in a fucking library?
I remember
nobody else
my savior, and he kind of like gives air quotes. I believe he was the one who executed him before teleporting us out of there.
the assassin's shade.
Yes.
You need
That's
to
a good
watch it. You need to what? That's not. What's his name?
Hmm?
What's his name?
Oh, I don't know. I've just been calling him Scary Guy.
The scary guy.
Yes. But
You call
I think Assassin Shade is a bit better name.
it. You're telling me that you call your savior the scary guy.
Pretty scary, isn't he?
Not really. He looks like a plague doctor.
I imagine like he's just kind of like looking at him like he's a fucking idiot. He's like, you call him scary guy.
I'm having
fucking-
trouble. I'm having trouble being angry at this guy because the guy who actually killed Gonzo's family is dead, and it feels like Gonzo's just trying to hold on to hope that he might still get that vengeance.
So is he
mean,
really just grasping at straws at this point?
Yeah.
I think
Aw,
he
that's
has
sad.
a real name. Enzo was, I think, shouting it before, well, he was executed. But you know, having your lungs punctured puts an end to anything you're saying pretty quick.
Ooh, that's
Something with the
So
C.
So I walk up behind Gonzo in passing and say, "You should have farted."
It's the weirdest interaction I've ever heard of in my life.
You should have farted.
They're talking about like this guy that like got killed and like fucking Gonzo's dead dad, and then this guy just walks by. Should have farted.
What
Can I
is
like go
your-
up to Gonzo?
What's
Yeah.
your business in this?
Okay, I'm just like, hey, can we talk to this guy later, or at least finish up because we need to go soon.
No, he is in cahoots with the group that had my family killed, and they're after my family's secret now. You saw what
Oh.
they had in my basement.
No, I
No.
didn't.
He didn't.
Oh, right.
Buko's
You
just like,
heard
I'm
of
sorry to
what
hear that, but I
Oh.
don't know what you're talking about. I'm just gonna leave
Never
you here
mind
with
then.
him. And then and Buko's like, I really need to go talk to him though. So, and then I asked, what's your character's name, Meeper's dad?
Tormentus.
Tormentus. Can you stay here with Gonzo? Make sure he doesn't do anything too drastic.
Sure.
All right, thank
Well,
you.
I could stay here with him.
All right, yeah.
No
I won't
promises-
stop him though.
No promises about anything else, though.
Yeah, no. And then I kind of do like a silent little ditty, doo-doo-doo-doo, or a quiet little ditty for Gonzo. I'm like, all right, if you ever need a little burst of inspiration, I got your back. Only for emergencies, okay? And then I leave Gonzo by with the other twink, and then I just walk away. You can continue talking. I'm implying that like Buka walked away
There's no
to go
point-
find the headmaster.
There's no point in discussing the past. Since you're in a position here where I'm assuming it wouldn't be very smart for you to attack, maybe now would be a good time to try and get some answers out of you. What is your little cult doing? You keep finding your little crystals everywhere. It's some sort of experiment, right?
I hardly know what they're for. I just had a general idea where they're going. I was commissioned to make, a map, which, that got pushed a little bit back because of your friend over there. And he kind of looks over your shoulder and at Terran. Let's see here. But cartography is the most I do for them. The crystals themselves, I don't know where they come from or really what they do. I just do commissions, and I've been told that I'll be doing another one soon, but I don't have any information.
Have you come into contact with, or know anybody who has come into contact with, Lysand Nolanier?
Nolonir?
My family, who was killed by the organization that you're working for.
Organization
A
13.
family of elves who traded with the nobles in this town.
No clue.
I like to think that this guy is just like, bitch, do you think I know what you're talking about?
Well, if he was just a cartographer and he has no connection to no real graspable connection with the people who killed Gonzo's family, I'm just gonna ignore him as just he's another part of the problem. We'll deal with him later. He's not part of the Oath of Vengeance anymore. But I am going to insight check that.
All right.
Wow, still fucking terrible.
It'd be like that sometimes.
Can't you use Zone of Truth on him?
But he'll notice.
He'll notice
And
he
then-
can choose
So?
not to talk. I can't
Yeah,
get violent. I can't get violent with him because we're in a library.
You can't discern any additional information from the way he talks or anything like that.
He seems pretty nonchalant about it too, right? Like I'm not even on his radar.
Yeah, but he was also lit on fire and was acting the same way, so
Okay.
He might just be a fucking psycho. He was also lit on fire.
Intimidation, persuasion.
I can't even think of what to do. I don't want to metagame because that takes the fun out of the role-playing aspect.
You're doing really good already.
I'm gonna leave him alone. I'm gonna walk away. You know how cats, when they're threatened or angry, their tails are kind of puffed up?
Yeah.
Yeah, Gonzo's tail's puffed up.
Aw, poor guy.
He's just...
He's
tr-
angry.
He's trying to like stay calm and not blow his lid over this, but his puffed up
His tail
is-
says otherwise.
It's a dead giveaway, yeah.
Aw, poor guy. That's really sad.
Are your ears back?
I like to think that his ears are twitching a lot, like he's not. He's trying not to let it go back to make it look like he's angry, but like you can see like one like keeps coming backwards,
You know how in anime when they clench their fist really hard and it bleeds?
and then you hear the leather noise.
Yeah.
Ugh. Whenever I hear that, I'm just like, damn, bitch, wash your hands. That shit
Yeah.
posty.
Kind of look over my shoulder before I'm fully walked away and tell him, you're not an immediate threat, but watch your back.
it's like, all right.
Okay.
Okay.
And, yeah, he just goes back to reading.
I'm like, aw.
He didn't even seem angry that we burned him and healed him at the same time the last time we met.
I think
Maybe
he just
doesn't
might be
feel
crazy.
anything.
Yeah, he might not feel anything, or he's just insane. Insane in the membrane.
Insane. That's my favorite Cypress Hill song.
It was
dude.
Kevin, right, who mixed the potions together and threw them at him? Or was that ISO?
It was like a weird combination because from what I remember, ISO like hopped up on the desk, casted like inflict wounds or something on him. He casted vampiric touch on Terran and rolled poorly. And then like someone got him like soaking wet in something and like launched a firebolt at him and it like lit him on fire for a second and he put it out and he's like, all right, this is dumb. And then he casted rope trick and hopped up.
Right. Oh, I was thinking of the guy we had tied up outside the pelican nest. Oh,
Yeah,
I
no,
remember
that
now.
guy-
I remember now.
You threw like a mixture of 3 potions at him, and one of them was a magic power restore
Yeah, I
potion,
remember.
and he used it to teleport away. Oh man, things are going great for that guy.
All right.
Um,
Gonzo's gonna
what about
rejoin the rest of the group?
what is Buko and Co doing?
I mean, yeah. So like, Buko, you left. So like, anyone who wanted to just like kind of follow Buko and didn't really care, I assume, like everyone except Tormentus, unless Tormentus didn't listen to Buko, is up there. And yeah, you just see the headmaster's, office door for the College of Lore.
Okay.
I knock.
Alrighty. Yeah, so you knock on the door. And a like half elf woman kind of pops her head out of the door. She's like, "Yes, hello. What do you need?"
One moment, my brain just hammered it. I heard something in my head, but we would like to speak to the headmaster.
Oh, that's me.
Ah, okay. Well, we have a message from the head guard. I gesture to Buko. Go ahead.
Buko kind of sheepishly walks up. He's like, "Hi, headmaster. How you doing?"
Buko, you definitely do not recognize
Oh yeah,
her.
he doesn't recognize her just to be embarrassed. He's just like, "Oh, this is a college I'm not fond of, but I need help from one of the college's officials, so I feel embarrassed right now." You know what I mean?
Like, I mean, if you went to the college for any amount of time, you definitely would have seen the headmaster at some point,
Hmm.
and you know that this is not him.
Wait, hold on. Wait a moment. But you said it was her though. I
She,
thought you.
Said it was her.
you opened up the door and asked for the headmaster, and she said you're speaking to them.
Okay, but the headmaster is a dude, right?
Not.
The headmaster is an old high elf,
And I'm looking at.
a female half elf.
Okay.
Ask away, dude.
I'm just like, oh, I. Are you related to the
What is that
headmaster?
awful noise?
Sorry, I'm stirring a bowl of chili.
Please mute.
She's like,
Sorry,
oh,
just the headmaster at my college was a high elf, so I was thinking like maybe you were related or know them in some way, or
oh,
that there's multiple headmasters.
you must not be in the know. Yes, my uncle, Gareth Oddshire. Actually, he's here right now. And she like opens the door, and you see, who you remember the headmaster being. She's like,
Mhm.
I'm temporarily taking over for the school while he's acting on some other business, including being the Archbard of Musinch.
Ooh, nice. Well, I do appreciate you taking the time and assisting us today.
Yes, of course. Come in.
Buko steps in.
Hey, I gotta go to bed.
Okay.
Okay.
Good night, Meeper's dad.
Good night, Meeper's dad.
Good night.
Good night.
See you in a couple weeks.
2 Sundays from now.
2 Sundays from now. Hopefully my work
Don't
schedule
kill
will allow
anybody
me.
without me.
No
I will
promises.
absolutely try. No promises.
So, as you enter the office, you can see that, like the library it is next to, the walls are lined with either books or shelves with the odd, trinket or knickknack on it. A set of books seem to be locked behind like a glass case, and then above the kind of like a main window in the room that's behind the desk, there's a bunch of small paintings. Each painting seems to depict a bust of an individual with the frame like stating their name, and then you see like a date range of like years and months. And then you see that one of the paintings is definitely Jaeger.
Just like Buko's eyes just like widening. He's like, oh. And then he just studies the painting.
It's like when Naruto found out his dad was the third Hokage.
That's literally the moment I'm having right now.
He's
Like Buko knew his dad was important, but he didn't know how important he was.
yeah. So she goes like, Uncle, it appears these visitors here have some news from the Royal Guard, and I feel like since you're the head of the house still, you should hear about this instead of me. And he just kind of like nods, and he's like, yes, hello. What's, how can I help you?
Buko bows respectfully. He's like, it is a pleasure to be in your presence, oh headmaster. I was just, we were all sent here to inform you that there is currently a organization of sorts called MUFPOO, which is Mercenary Union for Political Usurpation, which mainly consists of mostly changelings, and they're I explained to him why they're a big deal and that why they are going to attack next at the competition, and that we are going around warning every college just to be aware in case anything happens. Blah blah blah. What I've repeated 2 times over already.
So yeah, he like kind of strokes his, it's not a like long beard, but it's like one of those like conical like beards of like gray hair, and he's like, I see. An interesting threat to Musinich. Not one like any other I've ever recorded. from my time here. But yes, I'll pop open some books to see if there's anything more recent on the organization, as well as changelings, to see what I can do with it while I have my resources as the Archbard. I'll see what I can do with it for the time being, but I suppose now more than ever, I'm glad to not have to also look after the school. And he looks to his niece, who is... Where did I write her name? Not in this... he's like, isn't that right, Marion? And she's like, yep.
She's like, meow, that's right.
Mm-hmm. He's like, sorry for the confusion about the headmaster. Whenever I have important duties or become Archbard, I like to appoint a temporary headmaster as to lighten my own duties. As you can see here, my niece is the current acting headmaster.
Mm.
Who better than
Yeah.
family?
Yeah, who better than family? And then Buko just kind of, after he says who better than family, with Gonzo, he kind of just like looks over at the painting of his dad.
Okay. Yeah. He's like, those are the other temporary headmasters who have taken up the school at one time or another.
When?
Oh, throughout the years. I've been around for a long time, boy. Plan to be around
That's fair.
at least a little while longer.
Right.
I've seen the school's creation, and I still see over it from time to time.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So have you seen the whereabouts of Jaeger Erland? I'm just wondering, just for my own personal benefit, if you don't mind. Because like Buko's just like quiet for a little bit, and then he's just like,
It's like,
Yeah, real emotional. Now tell me.
yeah. Jaeger came by here some odd months ago. He was only in for a day. He said he was, couldn't tell me where he was traveling, but he said it was somewhere dangerous and full of adventure and important, and I gave him what aid I could, master to another.
Right.
He was on his way the next day. He said he lamented not being able to talk to some of his old friends here, but it was important.
Mm-hmm.
Son, did he lament not being able to talk to his son?
No.
No. That'd suck if he was just like, did he not talk to his son? And he was just like, no, he fucking hates his son.
Mm-hmm.
Ugly gay bitch he is. But Buko kind of looks like he looks slightly disappointed because he didn't get more information other than what his father told him. So he's just like, oh, well, all right.
And through here.
Well, yeah, I know, like, he went through here. Buko then asks, do you know where he was headed, per se?
Where he was heading? I think he left to the northwest exit. That's that
West
of the city.
exit of the city. Ask where that might be located. Okay. Do you know what might be located in that direction or no?
He's like, not much, just the wall, which someone of his status probably could figure out a way past it, or the forest.
Okay, thank you. Wall or forest. Okay. I'm saying out loud what I type. It's a habit I picked up from working at the call center so long.
Oh my gosh.
I will literally repeat what they're saying in a chat, so people be like, "Oh, are you on a phone call?" I'm like, "Oh no, I just say out loud what I'm typing."
Oh, I do that too, yeah.
Yeah. It's so I don't make any spelling mistakes. Like whenever I type out Wednesday, I always say Wednesday.
I say that in my head.
February.
too,
Yeah, me too.
Wow, we're so quirky, teehee.
You're so quirky. All right. So
You
yeah,
are getting your ass handed to you. Hell, fuck you.
No,
Yeah.
fuck you.
as you do that, you can kind of like you can tell that the sun will probably be setting pretty soon. You can see that he's like, well, I'll see what I can do tonight, but this will probably be a issue for tomorrow. And
Oh, by the way, sorry to keep you, but I have 2 more questions.
How tall are you?
No. I mean, she's tall though. No. Have you heard any whereabouts of what was it, guys? Purple crystals? And then I kind of just like motion Gonzo.
Oh yeah, mutated animals that are absolutely gigantic and monstrous with purple all over them, and if you can manage to kill one of them, they usually leave behind some purple crystals in the mess of their corpses.
Not well, actually, I have heard of strange sightings and whatnot through various reports and other such things I get, but I thought they were, maybe partially related at best to ecosystemal changes or otherwise, but perhaps.
I have a big old jar of purple crystals that begs to differ, as well as a
Wow.
photograph of the people who have been.
Are you the one who's been smuggling them?
No, I've been collecting them off of things that we kill.
He's like, are you?
Wait.
Wait.
I don't think you should say that.
We get attacked by them on the road. One of them happens to drop a crystal. It looks suspicious. I'm gonna keep it so that it doesn't get eaten by another animal or something.
I guess that's makes sense.
Well, in my off time, through some of my research, I can try to see if there's any patterns with these sightings. And
I also show him the
you
picture
say.
of the cultist.
Have you seen anybody wearing a robe similar to this? Maybe snake people hanging around.
Sneeple.
Sneeple.
Yuan T are involved?
At least one, from what I can tell.
This might be metagaming, but mention the guy you were talking to earlier.
Oh, right.
No.
Why? I'm getting conflicting things from both ends. Why?
Well, you were talking to him for a while, so I imagine there's something that you wanted to talk about.
No, but why?
If anything,
Iso
this is
says
just like
no.
he could just be messing with you.
He could just be messing with me.
It's up to you, dude. It's your story, not mine.
Also, that skinny twink who spends his time in the library as
He's just like, bro, you gotta be more.
I-
You gotta be more
you
specific.
have
There's
even
twinks
the-
everywhere.
Dude, have you even seen my clientele?
Do you have even the slightest idea how little that narrows it down?
Yeah.
I already forgot his fucking name. Why am I like this?
Mika.
Mikan.
Oh, Mikan.
Mika.
I don't know why I think of Micah.
his name is Mikan, and he's a cartographer for the cult. I don't know what they're paying him or why he's staying, but there's something about it.
Rubs me the wrong way.
Well, that's not quite my investigation, but I'll keep it in mind moving forward.
He's in the
You kind of
library
see that,
right now, probably. Like the unholy nerd he is.
I'll speak to him tonight. And you see, like, Mariana
Holy nerd.
kind of like, she's kind of like writing down like notes, and those like what, I don't know what they're actually called, but they're essentially like one of those like little metal spikes where you can just like put like notes on, and you just kind of like spike them through and can pull them off later.
What, like
order
a
papers from like
yeah,
a
like order
restaurant.
papers. Yeah, like a restaurant. It's almost like one of those, and she just like kind of writes down a few of those and puts them down on the desk.
All right, cool. Well, at least we're being we're being heard, you know?
Yeah.
It's important enough to her for her to take down information. But then again, she could just be that good of a headmaster. She knows what she's doing. Also, how tall is she?
She's like a fucking half elf. She's like 5'3", dude.
Half elf. They're usually tall.
Elves can really range. Like, yeah.
You're making your character short on purpose.
Did you know elves, like certain elves, can just like change their gender at will?
Really?
What?
Like
Accurate
when,
does that.
I wish
after
I
a
was like
long
that.
rest? No, because you're a half elf. You can't do that.
I know, I'm joking.
Oh, you mean like Eladrin?
No, just like elves and they just added it like recently. It's like a thing because you know they're always like androgynous. That's like a established thing, and then they
Oh.
just went further with that, and we're like, yeah, they can just do that, which
Huh.
is hilarious. That they just like, yeah, okay.
I want to be a girl today. Okay,
Yeah.
I am.
It's pretty fair. That's
Now
pretty cool,
I
actually.
am.
So they're just 1 degree below changelings with
Their
androgyny.
gender is just like a Lego piece. Like their
Pretty much.
genitals, sorry.
No, I like the.
And just put that one on the table.
Yeah.
That one back in.
Oh shit! I left my cock behind.
Oh no!
Remember to take your cock off before you sleep.
Oh my
Oh,
My
shit,
cock
I-
and balls,
oh, shit, I
bro.
left my cock behind. What the fuck?
Oh no, my cock.
My cock and balls, bro.
Can't wait to
I'm
make
sorry
a
if you
character
hear
like-
me gasp.
Balls and wieners.
If you guys hear me gasp, clap, or like make a ooh sound or something like that, I'm watching Neeks play Rocket League and it's incredibly hype.
Oh, nice.
Very cool.
That's awesome.
I left my cock at home, guys.
You better go catch it.
Wild.
It's one of the funniest fucking things I've ever heard you guys say.
I've left my cock behind, bro. No, my cock! And I run inside my house.
Don't
Go,
you hit
fuck!
it? Pat's pockets, phone, wallet, keys. Oh, face mask. Wait. Oh, my cock. Right.
Runs back inside.
Oopsies.
Oopsies.
Was that both of the questions you had?
Yeah.
Boo.
Yeah.
I have one as well.
Hmm.
Do you know a place where we could sleep nearby?
Oh. There's a few inns throughout the city. There's one closer to the college here, since some people will be staying here in the near future to hear Professor Vertick's lecture on the 8th.
I see. Thank you.
Thank you.
Also, has anybody told us the exact date where the Archbard contest or whatever is happening?
He said the 20th.
20th. Okay.
That's what I remember. Was I
I
right?
also got a
Peter?
newspaper. I think I said it in the newspaper.
Okay.
It's the 1st right now.
So we have some time to like set up a plan and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Can't remember. I don't think I said it in the paper.
And how many days does it take to learn a feat?
60.
60.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
All right. So yeah, she like, kind of closes up the headmaster's office, and you all, kind of like go down. You can see that the library is mostly cleared out, and like Mikan's, like, it seems as if he kind of picked up on what time it is and closed up his book and is putting it on the shelf now. Again, he seems to care very little about your presence. But he is there. If you want to say anything else to him.
Now, I'm gonna shoot him a fucking stink eye though. I don't care if he sees it or
Why?
not. For Gonzo's personal sake, I don't give two shits if he sees it or not.
It's for his vengeance.
My vengeance. I will give you my vengeance.
My honor!
Roll that intimidation, dude.
Oh my gosh. I do remember this one being pretty high. Not low, at least. He notices me, but he doesn't give two shits.
Yeah, essentially, like he just kind of confused as to why you're staring at him.
I'm not even on his fucking radar, and that pisses me off.
That's just how high-level characters be, bro.
You're right.
Once you level up, you might just be on his radar, and he might just be terrified of you.
Why they gotta be like that?
Bro, I just want to be powerful now.
In our first session, some guy sent us out to kill a spider. It turned out to have a purple crystal in it. Didn't expect us to come back alive, and I intimidated him until there was shit in his pants.
No,
Should have farted. Come on.
He threw up, that's right.
You shitted and tooted and farted.
Because you rolled a really high number and he rolled like a 1.
That's the kind of intimidation check.
Eric, I wish something on, or I got something on your wish list. I got Yang Xiao Long. Ruby
Ah,
character.
that one. Now Meeper's gonna
Right.
pop off, dude. Shall I claim? Ah, I see.
That's
You
mine.
fucking bitch!
Yeah.
I literally was about to claim too, because I was on roll 20!
Get fucked.
Now you gotta choose between Yang and Ruby, dude.
What?!
Hang on. I think you guys need to see this. Hang on. Read what he's fucking writing, guys.
Yeah, I
Come on.
saw that earlier.
I will not snipe rolls.
You
Please,
do
guys.
that. You have no place to
I will
even
not
say
snipe
anything.
Rolls. I will not snipe rolls.
Wow, Gary Oak. Azra from Azra.
All right. So yeah, you guys head out. You can see that you know, a group like most people seem to be going home. And you all, as you're walking, you see a it seems like a pretty popular inn. It's, you know, well put together, well made. It's fairly close to the school, but it's still a decent walk, you know, like 20 to 30 minutes away. Let's see. What?
That was Nix.
Just
Got it.
Fucking
I got it, guys.
got it.
No, he said Robin.
Oh.
Robin.
Are you sure it's not you who's bad?
Hey, fucker, I'll kill you!
Trying to get your ass beat, dude.
Dead ass, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, you see it's called the Bergen Glow Inn. And yeah. So by this point it's like pretty close to sundown. You know, sun's setting. Sun's getting real low, big guy.
I'm gonna kill you. The sun's getting real low, big guy. You better should stop. No, I don't think I will.
I don't
That's just
think
like
I will.
That's just like such a powerful thing to say, like, no. I don't think I will.
I don't think you say that enough.
Yeah. I'll say more just for you, ISO.
Hmm.
ISO just like disconnects, he's like, I'm killing him. I've had enough with this fag. Oh no, I'm listening to the Samurai Champloo ending theme. Who's typing up a storm?
Nothing.
It's
I'm
Shane.
just
It
doing
always
shut
is
up,
Shane.
dude.
It's always Shane. I typed up the storm too, but I'm not there now.
What, dude?
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
talking to my
You know who
boy.
else types up a storm? Fucking Chris.
I don't know if you guys want to like continue forward into the city and do anything else, but it is getting late.
Yeah, I think 1 o'clock is a good stopping point.
Yeah,
We also
I'm
got
fine with just here.
we also got some story beats resolved. Well, not resolved, but like set in motion and kind of left off on a high
Yeah.
as well.
All right, yeah, okay.
Yes.
So you,
am.
I like to end it off on a tavern's night. So you guys enter the tavern, and you go inside, and you see that like it's definitely like kind of like noisy and bustling in here, but like not too many of the tables seem to be sat at, and it seems as if there's like a crowd around just like this one guy.
A crowd around this one guy, huh?
Yep.
I'm gonna go.
This one
investigate.
feller right here.
I'm gonna go see what the hype is about.
Me too.
I am
Okay.
a curious feller. I became a bard for a reason because I want to learn
Yeah.
about everything. So I also look.
find out.
Time to
find out right now.
So you can definitely like. There's a lot of people crowded around this guy, but like this guy is like you can see who they're all talking to, at least like the upper part of his body, and you see like a white lab coat, which with like a pretty high raised collar. He has like black lab goggles on, which hide his eyes, and he has like kind of like short black hair that styles into a widow peak. And yeah, he's like, oh, hold on now. I can answer any of your questions whenever you need me to. And he's like,
Wait a second.
movies.
Hold on. Is this who I think it is?
Up and down. He's like 7 feet tall, by the way, so you can definitely see him.
He's 7 feet tall, you say? Interesting.
For a second, I thought it was your dad. Then you're like, oh, he's 7 feet tall. You say.
That's
Whoa.
is he single?
Interesting. What?
What? No, I didn't say that. What? Shut up.
Yeah, he's just like, please,
Eric?
please, I'll answer any questions you might have at my lecture later this week, but for now, leave me be.
Can you
For
answer?
now,
can
shut
you,
up.
Just away.
Go
you
away.
Can you answer one question? Real quick. Just who are you?
That's kind of rude.
Well,
Yeah, bro,
asking
what
a
the fuck?
person their name isn't rude.
I mean, yeah, fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
Ah, the furry friend in the back. My name is Elstasis Vertic, Professor Elstasis Vertic.
What the fuck?
Oh god, my brain immediately went Kronk.
Kronk isn't 7 feet tall with a Kronk is not 7 feet tall with a widow's peak or a lab coat. What
Did
the
you
fuck?
hear his voice though?
I thought he was doing Patrick Warburton impression.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Patrick Warburton's my
What?
dad.
He's my
Okay.
puppy.
Can you not hear it, dude?
I can.
I
Yeah, I can.
I kinda heard it, but
I
that was
won't.
just not where my brain went.
Destroy the child. Destroy the child.
Oh god, I just love how crazy he is.
Destroy the child.
Yeah, I don't like it when he's saying that the Sandy Hook shooting was a facade or whatever.
Oh Jesus.
That's when I
Oh
like it.
fuck.
It's a ploy by the liberals to take away your guns, obviously.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
It's all fake.
Yeah, it doesn't
I'm a
exist. Who
liberal.
cares about
I'm a liberal.
Are you?
I'm a liberal, and I can tell you that that's not the case. And you should definitely not fact check it. Liberals where?
Did Neeks just say that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Like in Scooby Doo, whenever they would point out Scooby Doo as a dog, he'd be like, "Dog, where?"
Rogue.
This was a good session.
Yeah. So he
That was in the session.
Kind of like after he like looks over at your whole group, he's like, what does my eye spy? And he kind of like pushes his way through the crowd pretty easily, and you get like a better full body portfolio of him. You see that his like lab coat ends in like 2 kind of large black leather gloves, and he has or 2 large black rubber gloves rather, and he has like kind of like the lab coat goes down pretty far, but you see like black boots.
Reaper.
Huh?
Oh no, he's hot.
Wait,
What?
He's like a sexy scientist.
Huh?
He's like Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
no.
What do
Black,
you mean?
black hair, black rubber gloves. Is this Dib's dad?
Wait, no. Is this the fucking medic from TF2?
That's what I was thinking, to be
No.
honest.
Not
Aw.
scientifically possible.
Because the medic from TF2 is also hot. Not gonna lie.
TF2 is hot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Hold on,
Is that
hold
like
on.
surprising for you?
No, it's just so fucking funny just hearing everybody unanimously agree and say out loud, the medic from TF2 is hot.
I mean,
Yeah.
The medic from TF2 is hot. The medic from TF2 just like,
Would you like some stew? Would you like
would
some
you
stew?
like some stew? Would you
Would
like,
you like
some
some
stew?
yeah. So he like he kind of like leans over at you, Angwin, and he's like, "Oh, well, would you look at this?
What?
This
Hey,
is
hey.
a fine magical weapon you have here."
What about it? I take a step back.
Oh, don't be shy.
It's quite strange that you just kind of picked that one out.
My field is in magical items, specifically magical weapons. So you could say I've picked up an eye for these sort of things. And he like taps one of his goggles, his left eye.
Oh, that's cool. This
Hmm.
guy sounds like an artificer, maybe?
Yeah.
Do you want to make a perception check?
I sure fucking do, because I am perceiving a 7-foot man. 7-foot king, sorry. Alright. Perception. Meow. I'm looking respectfully.
Oh my god. Okay, yeah. Yeah, like as he was like walking over and he does like the hand motion, you hear like the kind of like mechanical whirring and clicking of gears,
Uh-huh.
and you think that his limbs might be like prosthetic.
That's his brain.
Cool. It's his brain. That's what we hear.
That's him thinking.
Mega think. Mega thinking emoji.
But like, yeah, you can barely see him at all.
Thinking emoji.
What?
Sorry. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
So it's like,
Do not
I've
speak.
just never seen this metal composition. Strange shape and odd bandages. Most people try to keep their
Amazing.
weapons clean. Unless, of course, it's a style choice, in which case, pardon my inquisitiveness.
Yes, it's just a whoa, hang on. Actually, out of character. Hang on. It's just a normal weapon I picked up at the magic shop.
Well, that's not normal. That's magic.
Well, now the guy has to do a perception check because you're lying.
You're lying. Liar.
Liar, liar. Pants on El Fuego.
You're a pizza.
for hire.
It's pants on fire,
Yeah, just,
Patrick.
don't worry about it.
Okay, so hold on. I don't think you understand what that spelled.
Did hang on. It pursues the course of action you described to the
Oh my
best of its
God.
ability. So stop asking.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but you didn't describe it. Like, wait, what did you say exactly again?
Don't worry about it.
Oh, all right.
I'm wearing now.
Yeah, so you say that as you kind of like pull out of your you like kind of put your hand on your like
God.
spell casting focus.
Mm-hmm. Which is
yeah, which is
glaive.
like the glaive, but your hands definitely move in kind of a specific way. So go and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Does say verbal and material, so hang on.
Oh, then in
Please?
that case, just make a full-on stealth check.
Okay, well,
All right.
that's
Well,
both.
regardless, you rolled a 2, so he's
Yeah.
Because you're a fucking lying, dumbass.
just like.
No
Let's
need
see.
to lie. You're among friends.
Duh.
Shit.
My fellow Americans, you're stupid.
I'm gonna breed.
I'm gonna breed.
I'm gonna breed, dude. I'm gonna fucking breed.
I'm gonna fucking. I don't know why that always fucking gets me. I feel like an idiot.
Oh my god. Oh, he's like. All right, if you say so. I just rolled a 3 on an advantage check, so fuck me, I guess.
Pranked.
So wait, does that mean you only slightly know more than him?
Huh? So basically, he had got advantage because he saw you doing it. That's how I rolled it. But he rolled a 2 and a 3.
Wow.
So yeah, he's
Cheating, baby, let's go.
all right. So I'll leave you at your peace.
So he is sort of aware, but he also is like doesn't care enough to do anything about
Like the suggestion takes over more so. So like in 8 hours, he's gonna be like, "Wait a fucking minute! I want to look at that cool weapon."
it. Wait a fucking minute!
Bust into my room. I want to see this.
Get over here!
Whip out your spear
Gonna
right now.
breathe.
I'm gonna breathe.
Whip out the glaive. Show me the glaive right now. I swear to God.
Laser. Just like burns down your door like instantly and walks in like, "I've come for the weapon.
I've come for thine coochie.
Show me the cool
Show me thine coochie.
I will not show you my coochie. Please stop messaging me on twitch.com about showing my coochie on stream. Have you seen that video, Shane?
I have.
Like, all right, well, if you change your mind, I'll be staying at the inn here, or I'll be at the College of Lore looking into my stage."
Of course.
Have a good night. And he, like, puts his hands behind his back and he walks up the stairs.
Pulls out 2
Wait.
guns.
Wait,
Uh-oh.
I stop him.
Yes?
This is me asking God first. He said he was a teacher, right?
Teach me.
Sounds more like he's a
remember.
guest lecturer since everyone's like huddled around him all the
Yeah,
time.
he's definitely doing lectures, and you know that much for sure.
Uh-huh.
You also overheard, because this guy has been explained to you. Remember those tickets that the people like Timmy and Wolk had a magic duel with? You guys got?
Yeah.
That's for this guy's lecture.
Oh, fuck!
Oh,
So he's kind of important.
okay. Okay.
Yeah. So
Okay.
yeah, you remember that like when the other professor was talking, he basically said that like this guy kind of like just sort of disappeared a few years back, and only recently has he resurfaced and is talking about new strides in his research he's made.
So we should probably like get more information out of him.
I think
Probably
he's a
find...
changeling!
Wait, you're fucking what?
I mean, he did disappear for a while. That is
Listen, dude. The only other person I know that talks like that is a changeling too, so...
Well, since Buka doesn't know much about the changeling situation, he's more interested in like, do you sell or like teach people how to make their own magic weapons? Like, I'm interested in that because like having a magic weapon is a very important and like powerful thing for an adventurer. I'd like to say.
It's like, my research has always been more so about dismantling and learning things. Although I have made quite the magical, item and helpful thing, and you kind of hear like the whirring joints click in his hands as he like moves his hands. But I don't have the supplies or really the want right now to apply myself towards making magical weapons. Although I hear that the, capital of
That
any
dumb
given nation
orange idiot
probably has
scored on himself.
couple of good magic stores around, which I've purveyed and found some nice things.
Mm-hmm.
But nothing different caught my ire, especially nothing related to my most recent research.
Mm-hmm. Okay, interesting. Well, if you're ever having a lecture again, I might be interested in just watching you because there's a lot of information I want to learn.
Yes, my next lecture is on the 8th. Unfortunately, became so popular so fast, the tickets are all but gone, and I don't have any
Aw,
more to give out myself.
aw, that's a bummer.
But
Is there any way we could have like just our team to have a I guess more of a one-on-one session?
A private lecture?
Well, I'm not trying to be like horny or anything.
Why not?
You're a
excited
you're a
to
bard. You're
roleplay?
always horny. That's like the whole
Yeah.
thing about bards. It's like
Are
the
you
meme.
excited to roleplay being horny with me, Perry?
No,
yes,
absolutely not. I do like the stereotype for bards, but I like to play bards more like I guess like spies, if anything.
Hmm.
Um, if there's like any information we could get you, possibly information for information, we could find something for you. Maybe it's just how important this kind of like information, dare I say, technology is for people to know.
Yeah.
Can I like do a persuasion check, maybe?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Let's do this. Bow.
Nice.
Wow, two in
It's
a
your
row. Two
modifier.
21s.
That was a 12 to 21? Jesus.
I got 2 expertise for a reason, baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he is kind of like, well, to be honest with you, are you friends with the one with that magic weapon over there?
Oh,
Yeah, I like to say he's my comrade.
Let's see.
Well,
He
you only
seems,
just met like a week ago.
rather uninterested in showing me what's going on with that magical weapon. It ticks in my brain, even though for some reason something about me is telling me it shouldn't. If you could just convince him to at least, let me get a better look at it, I think has something more recent to do with my research.
Mm-hmm.
My eye is just giving me a good vibe,
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
Sure, giving you a good vibe.
Okay, yeah, I could probably convince him.
But regardless, I feel like I need to retire, recharge the old batteries.
Of course. Well, I'm glad you're willing to work with us. So, what is a good date that would work for you?
Oh my.
Buko's just extremely forward. He's like, I'm gonna get this information, bitch.
That's code for I'm gonna get this pussy.
No, I'm not.
Tell you what, my lecture is on the 8th, but because of the way I guess I did my scheduling, I actually realized that a lot of my free time comes right after then, so I suppose I'll already be in the mood, and maybe I'll answer some of your questions if you do find a way to get in. If not, just, come find me after the fact, and we can talk some more.
Okay. Teacher after the 8th, 9th, and onward.
No, he's saying like directly after the lecture.
Oh, okay, sorry. To the artificer directly after the lecture on the 8th. All right, cool. Got it.
Good
Thank you.
night, my boy. And he,
Good night, sir.
He continues
My
back up
boy.
the stairs, and he kind of has to duck under some things because he's so tall. Yeah, all right. So the tavern keep is gold for a room. Room fits 2 people.
Yeet.
I would like to get a room with Gonzo.
Okay.
He's gonna murder you.
Yeah, why Gonzo?
I
You're
think
asleep
his
with a
glaive
furry?
wants to kill you, dude.
Why would
Why would we
why
you
would
think
that be a
that,
thing?
dude?
Why? No, why would you have an issue with Gonzo? If anything, he bothered you the least amount.
It's fine. Don't worry.
Tommy,
No,
is that the pot
It's
of...
not about him. It's about the glaive.
It's fine, don't worry
I
about it.
will. Yes, I will happily share a bunk with.
Really?
Oh my god.
sharing a
Jesus
bunk with? Who
Christ.
are you sharing a bunk with? Do I need to change it? Hang on, I got you.
Oh my lord.
Who are you sharing a bunk with?
Penguin.
I think he's gonna die tonight.
Tommy,
I hope so.
is that the pot of greed making the pog face?
Yes.
The pog of greed.
The pog of greed.
I think I'm gonna kill myself now.
I'm
But-
I'm down with that.
Yeah,
Okay.
no, but for really, yeah, I'll happily share a room with Angwin because I'm not worried.
Haha, that's funny. I'll share a room with Taryn because it seems like he's my partner in crime now.
Okay.
I think I found my fellow chaotic bastard. He just fucking worked with the whole runaway clone thing that he made up. And my whole pharmaceutical shit.
Oh yeah.
I love how they didn't question the fucking morally gray shit that we were just talking about.
Yeah.
And I was like, really? That didn't bother them? Okay. But yeah, I'm sharing a room with Taryn. Oh yeah, we were in fucking the afterlife together, so why wouldn't we?
Oh, it's you.
We were
I have
literally
a vague
together.
memory for some reason. I don't know why.
Yeah.
There was this skank right before it, like
Yeah.
Yeah, what the fuck? And then there's
Oh
just like
yeah,
the-
you guys would recognize Acorn too.
All of a sudden, it's like 70 years in the future. What the fuck?
It's like 20. What are you on about?
What?
Well, it's like 70.
He literally just said earlier too.
Oh yeah, he did.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, remember because
we've established that I'm dumb.
That doesn't
haven't.
excuse
No.
it at all.
literally it doesn't. I don't want to call
Like
it.
you just can actively not be retarded, but you just choose to.
I like to see as my friends as smart.
So,
But
Yeah,
if
you know
I'm
what?
not?
Beerus will pay for your room tonight, Maggie.
Beerus is
"Oh,
gonna pay for
fun
my...
day."
Okay.
My queen.
Yeah, so
I
you,
don't know how to thank
yeah.
you for feeding me and paying
Uh-huh.
me for the last like 8 months.
Oh, you
You're
sweet
like a you're
drunken bastard. I
Uh-huh.
love
You're like
yeah.
my
So
mom.
you both walk up to your room, Maggie and Beerus, and then Beerus slides open the window, and he's like, "All right, you can come up now." And you see Tormentus like hop in and be like,
Oh my
"Hey, buddies."
Pranked.
You're sleeping on the floor.
He's like, "All right." That's where we'll end it for tonight. Unless anyone else wanted to do any other roleplay.
Nah.
Okie dokie.
Gonzo pay for
Okie
bed,
dokie.
Gonzo go sleepy.
Fred, you're gonna have to roll up a new character, by the way.
Why?
No, we'll see.
Yeah, you'll see.
Alrighty.
I'm
Wow.
just kidding.
I had a lot of fun tonight.
I did too. It was a really good session.
God, all
That
these
was a lot,
characters have been
but-
rattling around in my brain forever.
I am happy you were able to play them all though.
Yeah.
Wait, real quick before. I know you said we ended now. But I want to to explore this Angwin thing real quick.
Okay.
I want to follow through on this long rest that we're having in between this session and next session, just to kind of see what Angwin's trying to fucking pull on me. You're gonna have to roll a new character, ass motherfucker.
I think
Alright.
it was
He's just sleeping. Yes.
That's a joke. I'm gonna fucking pre.
Read the
I'm
room.
gonna
Gonna
pre,
pre.
dude.
I'm gonna
Gonna
fucking pre. I'm gonna fucking pre. God, I don't know why that's the funniest goddamn thing you've ever said.
Okay, Gonzo, you wake up and you're still alive.
Okay.
So
Cool.
Cool
And
beans.
that's canon.
just kidding. Anyway, so
Just kidding.
You're alive
No.
in the afterlife, dummy.
You said just kidding after I said that's canon. So I don't know. My hands are kind of tied here.
Come on, Tommy.
you're dead. That's
You should have
canon.
farted.
Oh my god.
You should have
Holy
shitted.
shit.
What?
I did it, guys.
What?
Just making a joke. Fred just said something and then said, "Well, I said that's canon, so it's canon." So I just said, "Well, you're dead. That's canon." Oh my god.
Yeet.
That's a good joke.
Got him.
I'm tired. I'm really tired. My jokes are bad tonight, so
It's okay.
I'm here all
All
week.
of our jokes are bad.
Yeah.
I'll be honest.
That's
I feel
what
none of
bad.
us- None of us are funny, like at
Yeah.
all. We're just like
Yeah.
the stupidest motherfuckers.
I feel bad. I wasn't super into this session, probably because I didn't have a lot of time or like points to talk, and also probably because I was really fucking tired. So my
yeah,
bad.
this was kind of a Buko centric session. Just
Yeah, it
because
was literally just like
It's
all
like
about like bards.
bard colleges and shit like that. So it just
Meeper already like let me know ahead of time.
Yeah.
I literally, when Eric was like, "I'm gonna make a bard," I'm like, "Oh, okay, yeah. Well, you'll like how you're going to a bardic city,"
Dude.
and he's like, "I'm gonna make a college of lore bard," and I'm like, "What?"
If I was playing anybody else,
Bro.
I would absolutely do the thing where I'm like, we should go to the lore college first. Want to do a vote, guys?
Wanna?
I do like that we left the lore college for last because like
Yeah.
I found out information about my dad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted the colleges to have at least like one more thing other than the headmaster themselves.
hmm
Also,
The fucking
apparently,
satire one killed me. I loved it. It made
Apparently-
me so happy.
the
The
dish.
what?
The satire colleges that you had.
Oh my god, that was the first college I came up with, and from there, that's where I'm like, okay, well, I want multiple because that's not exactly a musical thing for a music city. And then like I thought of all the characters who would be telling jokes, and like you only got to really see two of them, since those are kind of the two main ones. But the one of them definitely told their humor style to you, Jaeger. And then the other
Yeah.
one, like kind of too drunk to butt in. Plus, I was like not focused on listening for points for them to butt in.
hmm
I'll be back.
No, you won't. He never did come back.
Also, fuck, what's it called?
Humor.
I can't fucking pronounce the name of that. It's also in a. Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Can you the yellow one? How do I fucking pronounce that? I know you said it a bunch.
Huh? Yellow one.
Where
Yellow. Zweischant?
Zweischant, thank you. Apparently, the people who deal with the treasury and stuff and the town, the crown's money, lives in that district, and that's the people that Gonzo's family did business with. So I was kind of hoping I could milk some Gonzo story stuff out of that and progress that a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, like if you want, like you're going to be talking to, like you've been talking to house leaders all day. They all know kind of like the internal politics of the city, and tomorrow you're going to speak to the leader of the royal guards and House Map, so you can ask her as well
Tomorrow.
in game.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with you.
I want to try. I wanted
If
to
I
see
could play
if there
Meeper's
was,
session all the time, I would.
I wanted to see if there was like a thing that if I could try and find Lyssandra's location from somebody in this town. Somebody might know something about the cultists. That's why I was so like gung ho about the cultist thing.
Because I have very big Google document on a lot of the things going on in the city. Because I like writing world lore, and I'm like, if I'm gonna have a capital city, I better give it a lot.
True.
But that's why it's very much like its own, cultural epicenter.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab my PlayStation controller and play some Metal Gear Rising.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I'm gonna fucking sleep because, yeah, like I said, I was dying today.
Yeah. Good night, Shane. Hope you had fun.
Good night. It was fun. I liked it. I didn't say much, but I still liked it, especially the end. That was a good one. I think Fred actually thinks I'm gonna kill him. I'm just rooming with him, dude. I don't know what the fuck's wrong with him.
Oh, by the way, Tommy was the one who got the inspiration for the character, right?
Oh, okay.
Inspiration for what?
The scientist, the artificer.
Really? How so?
He's based off of Dib's dad from Invaders.
Oh.
Not scientifically possible.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Is it? Yeah, I was thinking that or the medic
Uh-huh.
from TF2. Good session, Meeper.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Good session. Had a lot of fun. Fucking with guns.
Me too. That was the highlight of my my session, was fucking with Gonzo.
Jeez. You're using your cufflinks to their full extent. Did you use all your charges?
I think so. Either that. Oh no, I used 2.
Okay. So you have a pretty good chance of getting all your charges back.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was another situation where I definitely wrote quite a bit further ahead than I needed to for tonight, and I kind of guessed that, but oh well.
I'm an absolute dingle dungle.
All right, very cool.
I think you did great.
Last thing to post, Shane.
What did he say? What did he say?
Memes.
Alright, let's see. Why are you whispering?
So, oh no, I was talking to Nick.
Sorry.
So I accidentally whipped him with my headset.
He's out of the jar and he's fucking pissed. Oh god. Not comful alligator.
Oh my god!
Oh yeah, Shane went to bed because he's very tired.
I'm aware.
Oh, brain just switched to listening to Spotify. What a
Hey,
ding.
babe. Look what happens to bad girls who try to chew on headphones. Look at her tail. Oh, I was gonna post that, damn it.
I'm glad that me, like, half gaslighting Tommy made my dad laugh so much.
Really?
Oh yeah.
So, you weren't there for that, Eric, but, like, I was absolutely able to keep a straight face until he started laughing about it, and then, like,